Hello, Gorls. Foodie made a video excusing her husband's indiscretions and explaining her reasons to stay with him. But before we get to that video, here is a recap of what she had to say in a prior live stream where she wasn't going to address marriage stuff.
I'm trying to be strong. I have to be patient because when you go through something like that, you just want to, imagine going through something like that and not being with the person to reconcile it in person and and just like talk and just like talk it out in person. It's all like, so it's like, part of me just wants to run back right away. But like, I'm just trying to be patient because I have a lot I have to do here.
You mean when your visa gets approved? Ma'am, no one cares about your visa hopping. Stop lying about it. You don't have to discuss it if you don't want to, but we are not stupid.
I might be high. You guys would think, welcome to information recipes. No, I'm not. I wish. It would help me deal with a lot, probably. He's smoking again. See, that's the thing with us Canadians. That's the hard thing because we believe in using it for medicinal purposes. It's like everywhere. Have you gone apartment hunting? No, I did previously when I first got here. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to drink only green. I'm trying to drink only green smoothies right now because I don't want to buy 2 seats on a plane anymore. Screw that.
Anymore, I thought you never had to pay for 2 seats. Anymore implies you have paid 2 seats in the past. In any case, I think Foodie is in her last warning from the 2 airlines she has used thus far. I think that just like she thinks she can get away with anything, she tries to get a free second seat by playing dumb. But she has let herself get too big to be ignored.
Thanks for the super chat. At least people have to pay to talk shit. There's your shit for you. Howdy ho! I think I'm like almost I really, I don't know, I just have a lot to do here and can Stella not come for a visit? No, not in the amount of time I'm gonna be here. No, Squeaky From. I don't think so. Maybe in the future. Like I'm in a place where I use comfort food, like comfort eating as like a coping mechanism, and I've always used it here. Like so it's like hard. Like imagine like I'm trying to do like green smoothies. Like when there's so much good food around.
Please don't act like you didn't spend the last year coping with food in Kuwait. Canada is not the problem. It is your stubbornness in not wanting to face your demons through therapy.
It's so weird. I don't blame you. Some people are literally just crazy people. Like, I mean like crazy in like a criminally psychotic, nonsensical, like delusional, like, I'm gonna message a married man and try to suck FFG's ass. I'm gonna message a married man for 5 minutes of validation and like 2 minutes of clout. Like that kind of psychotic. Like I'm just like, I'm so over the internet right now. You know what I mean?
Your so-called husband initiated the messaging. Where is his accountability in all of this? He opened the door intentionally behind your back.
But that's why I'm doing like members only. It's just a lot more quiet and it's just like a lot more laid back.
Nope. You are doing members only because you want to monetize the insults. If someone is going to make fun of you, they might as well pay, right? You said that yourself.
People were putting screenshots behind a paywall. Yeah, and I hope they know that they did like revenge porn. I hope they know that. They're stupid fucking idiots. Like it's sad if that's your life. Like really, couldn't be me. And that's why I keep going because no matter what, I'm not a piece of crap like that. I don't do that kind of shit to people, Like my life is not perfect and it can be messed up, but at the end of the day, that's where my conscience is clean.
I actually believe you when you say your conscience is clean. You care about no one but yourself. And so having a very selective memory when it comes to the many calls for doxing and harassing people using your audience allows you to sleep at night. Tell me who you hang out with and I'll tell you who you are.
I stole her man away from her. Well, bitch, are you with him now? Like, okay. So that then you could say, yeah, I stole him.
This is not the flex you think it is, Foodie. You keeping Salah does not make you a winner.
But anyway, so that's it. I did a video, so I'll be putting that out, talking more about something. What you permit, you promote. Yeah, well, I will address that.
This right here is golden. This is the beginning of Salah's karma right here. If he thought Foodie was a jealous psycho before, wait until she goes back. He doesn't know what he is in for, and I love that for him.
Takes two to tango, but it's your life, no one else's. Yeah, for sure. But I don't think I know Nancy, but the thing is like you can't say it will happen again because sometimes men change and men grow, like and people make mistakes. So it's hard with when it's a one-time like occurrence. It's like it's an infidelity, so it's super hard. But like if you have to weigh, in my opinion, you have to weigh the good with the bad, like people are saying he's a bad person because of the type of like stuff that came out, and it's like I would have never known it because like that's not his real life. Fantasy and real life are different, like, and even if like no matter how taboo a fetish is, it's still just fantasy. When it becomes real life, that's when it's bad. I'm not talking about the infidelity, but just the fetish part. It's like, and there are just things that we have to work on, like communication when it comes to that kind of stuff. Like, so it's like, you know what I mean? It's hard. It's like you have to outweigh, like in my real life, he treated me like literally like a princess. Like I've never opened my own car door.
That is the biggest verbal diarrhea I have heard in a long time. Are you seriously excusing this as a fantasy and kink? You are truly your own karma Foodie. To sit there and talk about how he treats you good because he opens the door for you. Foodie, he is a scammer trying to get his papers, living off of you, and still he is doing the bare minimum. Your bar is so low, it is impossible to justify even for someone like you. But then again, all he has to do is fake love you, eh?
Like he's so a year and over something with this person, and never has he ever treated me like anything but a queen. And I think that's why he didn't want to use like degradation, like fetish on me, because he just like, he's like, imagine I talk to you like that. He's like, I could never. So it's like, and I'm not excusing it, but I don't think that makes him a bad person alone. The infidelity, I think, like marked that there's an issue that we have to rectify. And, if I forgive once, I can see forgiving once. If it ever happened again, I would be fucking gone, like ever happened again. And I'm basing that on the fact that I never saw this from him. Like I said, he treated me like a princess, Yeah, at the end of the day, like people can give me their opinion. Sure, I appreciate it. And if I do go back, I'm prepared to deal with the consequences of whatever happens.
You are totally excusing his behavior. Foodie, you can't even reason how he truly treated you. You went from like a queen to like a princess, and let me tell ya, neither description is accurate. Oh, and by the way, Foodie, cheating implies hiding things in a dishonest way to gain something. So, newsflash for you, of course you didn't know this side of him, and of course he told the other woman he had never done something like this before. Anyway, spoiler alert, Gorls, she decided to take him back.
So if there's one thing I regret the most, it's impulsively coming on here and doing that live stream talking about my private matters online. I can assure you with regards to my marriage that will never happen again. The internet, especially when you are me and you have dozens of vultures waiting for any scraps you throw their way, the internet is not a place to open up if you want a healthy relationship. I learned that the hard way so many times. I had a lot of thinking to do. I've been unable to sleep, only thinking about it when I try to fall asleep, and just feeling alone and far away. So I'll just come right out and say I've decided to make my marriage work, and I will tell you why.
Foodie, sorry to interrupt you. But while people are allowed second chances, you are missing the point here. Googling things about cheating is not your answer. You need to look at your situation as a whole. Wait, what am I saying? You choose to ignore all the red flags, just like you did with Nader. But go on, give us your reasons.
Number one reason, just plain and simple, it's the fact that I love Salah. I love him on a level which I have never loved anyone before because of how he treats me. Every single emotion, no matter how corny it may have looked to some in our couples videos.
You mean the videos where you both look like two complete strangers, or the videos where he is completely missing the chemistry part? Foodie, again, your interactions with Salah do not read love. You had more chemistry with the camels in Kuwait. Didn't we used to tell you the same about Nader? Go on now.
They were real. Edited, yes, but real. This man opens doors for me, the car door every time we go somewhere. I've never had to open a car door. We are together 24/7 when in Kuwait, and he treats me like a queen.
Remember when I said the bar is very low? I retract that statement. There is no fucking bar.
I've never felt safer. I know you will all laugh at that, but I'll get to that.
Oh, yes. Foodie, safety. You know what is not safe to do? Get online and curse your husband while acknowledging you don't believe in God and saying you're not sure why you wear a hijab. You know what else is not safe for your husband? Admitting online that he communicated with a woman through social media about prohibited things in Kuwait.
You know what's funny? He wanted me to protect him and not go live and say that it was him. I'm not going to talk about anything about our private relationship, but why the fuck can you, well, you know when you can't talk. Why would I protect you when you've done nothing but, like, fucking kill me? Oh my god. He fucking cheated on me. He admitted it today. He was talking in a sexual way with Kay Bella. Yeah, what the fuck? Thank you so much. Oh, he just messaged me that. Good, you deserve it. You deserve everything. You deserve more than that. Oh, he's mad that I'm outing him. I'm never, ever, fuck men. I'm done. I'm never, ever. Oh, Kuwait arc is over. I don't even believe in God right now. Why am I wearing a fucking hijab? I don't believe in anything anymore.
Foodie goes on about how she is being provided for by Salah. We all know all he is providing is the food for her to eat while she earns money for the two of them. She explains further how royal of a treatment she is getting from Salah, because not being abusive and never yelled at is so totally the highlight of her relationship. Oh, and we have no right to call him evil just because he likes to poop on people. Because talking behind her back to another woman about grape and theological degradation is a total fantasy kink, Gorls. She goes on to say that while she is not naive, she knows somehow that this is the first time he has ever done something like this. Foodie, he is a cheating man. He has ways of going behind your back. This is the very reason for this video, isn't it? Lastly, Salah was being honest and open because he told the other woman this was the first time he did something like this. Honestly, Gorls, they deserve each other. Foodie, as long as you continue bringing this shit to the internet, we will have an opinion about it. Some people do not like you, and they all have their reasons. I have seen others actually trying to advise you on the very clear mistakes you are making by ignoring the red flags. You are going to keep doing you, and we all love that for you. What do you think, Gorls? Is she really going to go back to Kuwait, or is this arc over? Let me know in the comments down below. Happy New Year, Gorls! See you on the next video.